the attacking
Yeah,
side.
if Team Heretics win the pistol round, we can
Heretics on
just
the
wrap it up.
defense.
Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. What the vacation?
Well, what can you do?
Straight up assassination. Didn't have a chance. He didn't even get spotted.
It's not even fair.
Good thing they still have an Omen.
That is very true. Taka smoked back up in about 5 seconds now, probably.
What the fuck is happening?
But yeah, the early man advantage here, that's wondrous for Heretics. I'll be happy with that. And Gentlemates now have their work cut out, no matter where they go. Up against the odds. Going for a walk middle. Bold at this point. Okay, smoke and try and lean on in, I guess. Boo. The only man really here. You can already see the early rotations. Heretics aren't a million miles away, but he was the only one really holding this down. So straight through mid. Mini Boo's going to be watching that. Okay.
Oh my god.
The boy's quick, all right? Quick feet now. Oh, it gets denied, and now this is where it gets an issue.
Nice
no
whalers.
plant to depend on. Man disadvantage.
Wow, the
And
plant didn't go down?
No,
No,
man.
man.
This is keeping the attention drawn away
Wait,
from where
Mayaz
they needed
could
to
have
be.
a good
They've
play
already got
here.
themselves back on the side here, Heretics.
God.
They are letting no steps be taken away. Gentlemate's going to start struggling now. And Dizzy on the other side. Going to be picked up, and Heretics can just wait on this. Mini Boo, they're all there.
GG, GG, GG.
And I think just one sheriff for Whalers, and yeah, well, no, it was a ghost in the end. Oh dear. Boo, looking like he wants to have some fun. Don't often get to see him now into those duelist roles. Oh, it's just an unfun round for Gentlemates, really. No problems posed for the opposition.
If you're not going to play after, end it.
Very
Okay,
curious.
if Portugal wins, I'm looking going to play after. Is
One towards B, one towards pipes.
that a good deal?
And take control over both zones, try to deny
Like, that would be hype,
info
bro.
from Team Heretics, but they don't care. They get a kill on both sides. One through the pipe smoke and one around that B main smoke.
It's just starting to feel the pressure coming. It's just a start. That's nice. We'll force it forward. Yeah, it's lovely. You got information on information. There's just no potential here for Gentlemates, even in a round like this. No, they weren't, obviously expected to do too much. But
Ooh, if it goes in penalties, that would be so fire.
Oh man, they've got knives out.
What?
They've got knives out.
We're going for knife kills? Are you kidding me? Lose the bet, I'll get like so
Still gonna
pissed.
be sitting pretty much
Sitting
where
there
it was.
like,
Just
what
see
the hell?
that one vandal for Mini Boo in addition. And
Maybe I need to like
early.
start ripping fat
but
parlays,
he
or
just-
nah, let me just
Just
go. I don't
rewarded
need to
time and
gamble.
time again. Rien's in support. Heretics kind of meeting this force with their own. They were very aware of what Gentlemates wanted.
I don't even think there was a KO flash to combo with that dart. The dart getting in the back.
Get back on Clash? Should we get back on Clash?
Effectively.
They do message the go.
Another 5 versus 3 on
I
the
just
bonus round
haven't.
for
I
Team
just don't like
Heretics.
message them back.
And the bodies are in the right place. They've got a lot of faith in Boo. He can hold down B pretty comfortably. There's a bit of a chance.
Light shields.
Oh my
light
god,
shields,
Woo,
you're
GG.
right. So susceptible
And the
to
bonus
the
is
outlaw.
over.
Moo doesn't need to outstay as well. He can depend on the others to step in a
To
little
be fair,
bit.
Clash
That's a
is
bit
like
too
the
far,
freest
Whalers.
money ever, I'm not gonna lie.
And Takas.
Second half started.
If it gets maybe one or two more.
So you guys
I mean,
mind if I like
this
go
is still a
downstairs
bonus for
or?
Heretics. It's so much for Takas to do. He's got a paranoia smoke back up in 2. But he needs that
Dude,
point
I
as
like
well.
typing in the Twitch chat as I'm watching the game. That's why I don't want to end the stream, okay? It's fun talking to you guys when I'm watching the game.
Could help out here. First shot, dart sent in. Careful.
Like what? Where are we gonna go
Spam
talk?
from
In
Boot.
Discord?
Knows where Rienz is. Okay, time for a plant. Another shot. He's trying to get a pick. He's trying to get one of these 3 players, and they're just so disciplined here. They're not letting him get what he wants at all. Dart goes in. Yeah, they're not.
Okay, why is
allowing
everyone saying, well, they're
any
getting
of
me
that.
horny?
Remains. And it might be even more beneficial here as well. Look at it. Dizzy not going to be effective just around the corner. So many potential victims. He's just farming them. He wants more. He's probably going to get more. It's Woot, remember.
One night.
But it's Woot. He'll probably land it. You can see him just like taking his time.
One enemy remaining.
Picking out a target, making himself look like the one to be taken down. Oh, he wants to chase. Takas. Ooh. There goes the knife. There comes the ghost. Triple threat in the end.
Position to break the Sova dart though if it comes in the back again.
Mid-walk. Benji up towards kitchen. He's going to be the one holding back. Potentially 2, 3 players. This is a lot on his plate here, but he's ahead of Dizzy finally got him, but Mini Boo is there to trade out. Armbot in. Mini Boo going to back away. They've got kind of a step towards middle here. This is a good start to an extent for Gentlemates.
Team Heretics has given up B. They're trying to lock down that middle and A. Gentlemates still could pivot either side. They have a minute left.
Oh,
But Miniboo.
Cadaver just seemed completely unaware of the possibility of that. No one checking through the window for it. A little bit out of sorts here as Whalers. What are you meant to do? Ah, Barrel's been spotted. Boo knows it. Boo's seen him. Oh, not pretty, but the second time of asking, yeah. And it feels like it's falling apart here. Where's Gentlemates' end goal? Yeah, you've got tube control. Sadly, you can't plant there. 30 seconds. Gotta see him do something with this. And we know that Heretics have the discipline to sit deep now. They're not going to allow anything to happen.
They've got this op line still. There's nothing that can get past it, really. And here it comes. They're going to have to plant top sight on that bridge.
Oh, the fear of God put in him there. Bayaz, last time of it. He is going to get the plant in. Oh, then completely just torn asunder. Yeah, that one's not it. Heretics, 3 standing.
While there's pressure is helping someone else. Woot has been so just aggressive on these guys.
Interesting though, getting hit by the knife, potentially, I'm wondering on purpose, because that operator has been dropped out to Miniboo, so a little bit of a switch up on this. Love that little bit of a diversion almost. And what does Gentlemates do? Well, right back to middle. They love a bit of it. Benji getting very curious now. 1-for-1 trade out, floodgates open, but I don't think they know about the 2-man play holding towards B long this time.
Maybe they expect 1, but 2, that's weird. KO ultimate as well.
How do they hold this? Really unorthodox positioning.
They have to thrash through and just stabilize somehow.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Boo. It gets to live through it, just. But actually, they've got a bit of time now. This isn't bad for Gentlemates. And Woot's been caught on the back lines. This is good. Now, the last 2 players were the ones we were talking about earlier towards long that were a little bit hard to pin down, probably not as expected. Great damage again. Chipping away, they know where Boo is. Miniboo finally shows his hand. That's the operator. This could be the first hit for Gentlemates. Takas just stepping back in. This is very nice, Boo. Gonna give it up, yeah, done for.
Oopsie.
I mean, first time we've seen... Yeah, a little bizarre, a little weird, a little wonderful, but there's TP. Just feigning it, drawing them away. Trying to set them up, but woo, oh God. First death in the last round here. He was flawless prior to that. What is this fate going through?
Didn't even break this alarm bot yet. But maybe that's good? Bayaz is able to cross yellow?
Maybe? I'm not quite sure yet. I need to see the outcome to see if it's beneficial, but...
Knife in 10.
They've got so many ults
Thrash.
as well, yeah.
That lockdown's going to be used in the post for sure. He just needs to time it before Miniboo gets his ultimate off.
You can see they're very aware of middle still. You just saw the Aldro invested towards Tube. Cadaver going to break the alarm bot. They already have that player towards yellow. Not going to get really much reward from it now, but they at least have the sight, right? This is good. Okay, that's a little bit far. Careful. Okay, it's worked. Takas backing himself in the fight. Takes out Rienz. Trade is there, though, so Bayaz has fallen. Gonna have kind of ults just about everywhere. They've just run about everything they had into this.
Not a lot of cover with this Viper ulti. Random spams could just disrupt this entirely.
And the lockdown's faded, so Natank gonna be pressured soon. He knows it. You can see the rest of Heretics getting closer through middle. The tank flashes there, didn't quite get him, but it's fine. Miniboo does anyway. Woot then clears the next, and that's the bit now dropping. Say hello, Peekaboo, and now it's all on Whalers. A tough situation, a 1v4, and the retakes, how do they always look this clean, this concise? A valiant attempt, but not enough. Fuse coming in. That's going to get the job done. Heretics still holding on here at a very clean scoreline. Very early about this team, it seemed to look good for them, but Gentlemates going to have to keep going now. Has to, really pick up the pace here a bit for themselves. Takas. Can't be walking in like that. We're more than happy. And they've been putting so much, I guess, faith be it on Boo, potentially on towards B when he was starting out. Now the adjustment towards Benji. They've brought Boo over towards that A side, but a 4-1 split here. Once again, Gentlemates eyeing up middle, but this buy is going to be lacking some of that firepower that they had last time.
I think they're running out of ideas right now, and they're trying to just do anything and just hope something works. They've got that Viper lurked all the way up B lane. They know that it's going to be just Benji here defending against this. All they need is this one kill.
Lumbot is still there for now, but I think Kadavra's getting a bit closer. Okay, yeah, he's got to get away from the site. There's no safe angles anymore. Plays for the retake instead. He's got the lockdown too. And Minimoon just got Whalers. I don't know how that happened. And the tank, lovely, good positioning. He'll take that. Little upgrade too. That's big. And Bayaz way in for Boo. That should...
What?
Bayaz, a mini-map moment, maybe. Not too sure. But eyes off the prize is a problem. The tank, Bayaz and Kadavra got to hold this one on. And it's going to be in the tank, desperately trying to. Mini Boo down on the knees, and the tank still going. Still doing the best he can. Next in line, Bayaz. Beautiful. Gentle mates. Finally showing a bit of life here in these post plants. Keeping Heretics away from what they wanted. And that's perfect. That's what the doctor ordered too. So the timing's like on this. We've got a mid-walk coming out from Heretics. First time we've really seen them going for a bit of a full adjustment. The widest swing in the world. Benji just kept on running. Kadavra tried to take the fight, but that's going to be spotting two players. But can they then bounce in towards this? Four hit on the knife. This is going to be tricky now to find comfort trying to make it through towards this, and above the wall, Rien spots Takas. Dizzy dealt with in a step forward, the trade's there. Heretics still hold on to the line as the spike gets dropped just ahead of that wall. Whalers and Bayaz, no easy steps in now. 3 seconds on the knife. Flash. They've got the spike at least, but they don't have safety behind them. Who's on the way? Yeah. Just tuck into this a bit of a deeper angle. Make the map feel half its size. Yeah, he now knows it. Boo can call that forward. And again,
just wide.
They're trying to just like pop and swing everything. But Gentlemates have given themselves a little bit of a step forward here. Maybe they can get a decent fight on B, but they have nothing to push him off this angle. No flash. They've got a knife, but that doesn't really matter. But the shot missed. An opportunity gained. And a plant prayed for. Whalers still paranoid. The sun's on the side. Benji's still alive. So, the tag through the wall. You've got to be careful now. 10 seconds. They're running out of time. 2 for 1. A bit worrying. And, well, you said it doesn't have to just be this middle piece, but they really like it. Really, really like it.
And it's forcing Team Heretics up.
Oh, but a fake. I kind of like the idea, but they better clear this diligently. Dizzy. Well, I was wondering if we stuck around for maybe a second longer. Oh, okay, Riens. That's a little much. Praying that no one was going to fill that space, but they certainly were. So that's the first pick. So kind of, feigning that mid-pressure again, falling back, and then kind of leaning into a more, I guess, typical approach, punishing them for wanting to take back that space elsewhere. Takas has definitely heard those steps.
Team Heretics, they don't care about B right now. They just know, hey, we're going to lock down A, we're going to lock down mid. We're going to deal with this lurk. Will he clear this, though? Benji.
Oh, my God.
Awareness.
Oh, my God.
4 versus 4.
Yeah, right back all even. And with that little bit of a mid-presence, yeah, you can preemptively note it. Boo, already expecting this B approach. Picking out where that plant's going to be. Ooh, nice timing on that knife. Going to keep him at least from being able to spam out the traditional plant spot, but they just keep forcing towards CT. They're running straight towards the danger man himself. It's Woot, who couldn't land the knife that time. So now down to a 2v2. Not still in play this time here. Boo's still prowling around. He could average just trying to navigate his own way. Time starting to tick though. Oh, and Boo's found Kadavra. Now the tank left in the 1v2. How's he meant to get around it? You can't. Heretics. Yeah, it's a little up, up in the air at times. A little bit weird and wonderful from Gentlemates, but they seem so equipped to deal with it.
Team Heretics, they're just showcasing exactly why they are.
You got to hope they were working on something more than just that mid-pressure.
I mean, they probably go into practice games. They do this, and other teams aren't Team Heretics. It works against them, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. Problem solved. We just do this. But now they just think, like, well, it worked against all these other teams. What do we do now?
I do think you're right. There is something to be said that...
The op as well.
The map just... It feels so inaccessible.
Yep.
You know what I mean? No matter where they go, Heretics are very, very well prepared to make it a horrific uphill slog. And look at Woot's line. Very deep.
Okay, flashed off the angle.
but the confidence is there. He's going for the repeat. Of course he is. He's not really been missing much. The swings and roundabouts here starting to come into effect. We saw kind of all the attention drawn maybe off the back of the knife, connecting early over towards B. But the man still waiting. Where? It's a little interesting. Oh, knife. Hello.
The space instantly taken.
This is good from Takas.
Yep.
I mean, the problem is, though, in my mind, I'm a bit worried that Boo looks back and goes, oh, they come in my way, that's fine.
Oh, no, you know.
Oh. That's going to sting. That's going to sting. The tank's got his ult. That's about the only benefit I can see to this. How do they disrupt that back line? Bayaz, good positioning. Punishing Benji fishy. First tap on the spike. No go just yet. There it is. Oh, good pick from Kadavra, but Woot's ahead of this is over towards yellow. So the ult's going to be invested. I thought that was going to follow up. It doesn't. Punish. Now there's a bit of a hope to this one. Boo. Oh, my God. Boo. Bayaz. I dance call it. Oh,
Imagine.
My God.
Maybe have one player kind of work that flank, but already Team Heretics closing the gap. They have all of the space at B, and they're going to keep Gentlemates contained in here. Rians has Hunter's Fury as well.
It's like, how far do they go? That's the question.
As far as they can.
Oh, okay, Gentlemates were waiting for it. Maybe a little aware, maybe reading into it a touch more. And a 5v3, huge advantage. Patience paying off this time.
I feel like we saw a very similar situation last game.
Revealing area.
But the score ended up being an 8-4 half in favor of Team Heretics. Gentlemates trying to make a repeat.
Maybe noting Kadavra here could be pretty indicative of it being that B finish. So then you look at Benji, you look at Miniboo who's on the way.
Still, that Hunter's Fury is ready and lined up.
This is going to be tough. It has to be on Riens to do a lot of damage. Benji was about to soak some of that, but actually it's going to be Riens taking down Bayaz. Now Benji gets to step a little closer. Whoa, big shot from the tank then. Plant back on board, Takas slipping the net. And Riens now needs to go huge. A 1v pretty much 5 at this point. And the slow creeping death on the way. Bayaz going back down. Riens thinks about Kadavra. Oh my God. Oh my God. 25 HP, surely not. 23 bullets, 3 to find. They're just about everywhere. And he makes a go of it, but the tank doing very well.
Heretics' game plan.
And to be fair, yeah, I think you're right. Takas was doing a little bit of that, wasn't he, even on the first half. So I want to see if maybe that could happen here, but it's already having a little look, and this guy, he just exudes confidence the way he plays this game. No fear. He's basically got the entirety of Gentlemates wanting to deal with him. There's 5 players looking at him here, 2 walking towards the bottom end of tube. Dizzy does get him. They might go on this one. Yeah, Bayaz got him dead. Okay, Woot down. Raid boss removed. The rest of them are still a little bit of a problem as well.
They have an Omen Smoke. They can one-way the top of this lane box. They have Paranoia, Knife, double KO flashes, and a Molly. Wingman to defuse all at the same time.
Whole lot of kit.
It's winnable, doable for Gentlemates.
Extremely winnable. This is what they needed. Flash was very deep though, but Kadavra's still going to find his man. Benji goes down. Miniboo on the response. Just wait until the very end of this because Boo is still alive. And that angle, not going to be enough for a Gentlemates. 4 standing, pistol claimed. Maybe there's life here. Maybe there's still a chance. It's like the Wild West out here. Bulldogs, Guardians on the other side, a very invested Gentlemates. So this could be some pretty hefty losses if they do go down. So you want to see him keep 5 up. First tag. That's the scary factor because you still have those sheriffs then to come into that next layer. It doesn't take much to do the damage needed. 2 of them together. Oh, is that another tag? It is. Oh God. Woots found Bayaz. And it was the tank who took the early damage. So they know they've got at least 1 more wounded. To what extent, maybe not sure, but still, 24 HP.
At least this deep space towards B confirms the info towards A. But still, Team Heretics looking very scary with these weapons.
Makes you feel a little unnerved. You've already lost one and the tank's sitting lower.
They're going to scale left side maze. This orb's going to land on the rafters. Allow them to scale in.
Takas, feast or famine, it feels like. Whalers, good for it. This is dangerous, though. Takas needs to relent. And you've got to see caution being shown a little bit from the tank here. You don't want to see him falling down. Takas is good for it, though. Takes out Boot. Oh, mini Boot. Didn't get the shot he wanted there. Cadaver on the back lines. And play on site itself. Man in. Cadaver closing the net now. Heretics. Site feeling pretty small here. Gonna spot Rienz.
Oh,
Doesn't
no.
actually get what he wanted. Oh dear, that's a little bit messy. But it's fine. Gentlemates, player by player. Tagged up, yes, but alive nonetheless. They keep 3 standing. Diffuse comes in. A little bit of threat to it, but it's navigated.
It damaged the shields of the last 3 players as well. This next round coming up is going to be a really, I guess, pivotal moment here because Gentlemates, $200.
Yep. This is the first big challenge. This is where you can feel if you really got a game on your hands here. 4-man stack as well.
Down to 70 for Woot.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty bold. The tank, you are feeling brave. Just go out Mosh in hand. And Takas couldn't get away in time. Bayaz, it's labored, but it's worked. Woot's fallen and messy scenes here. And the bonus could work wonders for them. Got Heretics down to 3 very early on.
Whalers getting down that tube.
Whoa.
Has his utility up this line. Okay, busts up the turret, gets out with his life.
He's doubling down.
I think he just wants to listen for the rotations, but he's got his setup to deal with basically everything except for that mid to A split. Doesn't matter. Team Heretics, they just want to end it at B.
With that knife confirming no one's there, they've got a pretty good idea now. You can see them already slowly starting to move over.
Those molly positions are very odd and awkward. Team Heretics, Boo, so low if he runs into it by accident. Learn from first half, he died to a Viper molly.
Yeah.
It's alarm bot on the flank.
It's actually pretty important to keep that in play. I think they may have noted it.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be the alarm bells going. They know there's at least 1 person on the flank. They don't know it's 2.
They're extending. They know that with this flank up to push towards spawn.
You can see them thinking about it, but it's tricky. It's difficult to get there in time, and Boo can't do it anymore. They've run low on time here. The drop of the wall. Benji going to find Bayaz. But Whalers close by now. They can all start focusing towards the flank once they realize there's 2 players on it. Kadavra, Whalers steps forward now, making it to yellow, but unable to even spot a player. You can see the Heretics are going to make them work for this. No easy fight, no easy pick. And I think they're backing away, it looks like. Yeah, time to go. Gentlemates deciding to keep hold of the 2 weapons, the Bulldog, the Guardian here, not give away any more.
Only Bayaz doesn't really have the economy to do a full purchase, so he's going to get probably Whalers' Bulldog here.
Boo 2 away from his. We do have the TP for Takas, but waiting to do the timing. A little bit of chip. Whoa, big bit of damage. That was lovely. Unconfirmed.
Woot down to 20 this round, was down to 70 at the beginning of last round.
Yeah, struggling to get off the starting blocks here in at least a safe way.
A double lurk out, and Benji, bottom of tube, starting to creep up. He's going to have to deal with this turret, though.
We've got something in mind for it, but yeah, could have a spotted the flash. So well done, Bayaz, you absolute beauty. Lovely flash in there. That's put now Heretics down to just 3. But off the back of where maybe Benji's gone to, they fancy trying to pivot. No. That's when your heart sinks, doesn't it? Keeps it safe, though. Benji spotted.
Okay.
Snaps to Whalers. There could be a plant hit. I mean, Rienz, this is tough. Because you've already got to say the tank did well to find that first one, kept it safe, but you don't want to die for free. You don't want to go down on your own. And Rienz clearing
30 seconds
deep
left.
here. No one spotted. He knows that the tank was around, but it's fine. He's going to get this planted. Should be able to get away if he fancies. Timing not right on that. Timing not right at all, Rienz. Trying to get a little technical with it, but now it's on Benji. This is brutal. Paranoia's gone in. They could close that gap, but they don't actually get there in time. So, what? They seem so lost. They seem so lost. Wingman's on it.
Does he know about it, though?
Wingman's on it. Wingman's off it now. And now he's got a 1v1 and he's buying time. This man just never seems to feel pressure. Always so ice cold with it, Benji. And toying with him, playing with the tank. And now he's got to try and close the gap. The defuse was in there, though.
So close.
Chance to springboard into this game. Takas. That's tough. Yeah. I mean, you've done some damage again. Doesn't get to start around, not taken down to like 20 HP, but it is 5 men standing for Heretics, so not the start you were after for Gentlemates. They do still have the ult with the tank, still have Bayaz with his too. Regrouping towards middle, it looks like, for them. Benji on guard duty. Had a chance to 1v3 last round, well, he's got 4 targets this time. How much? Ooh, that's at least 2 players. Minimum 2 noted. Probably a lot more. Lance there. No resistance felt on the A side, so they know that it's all coming through here. There's the ult from Bayaz. And Heretics holding the site itself. They want to challenge, and well, they've lost the first. Lovely work from Bayaz.
But wait,
beautiful.
Rians has to use his Hunter's Fury because Killjoy, Benji, he's across the map. He is so far away.
Oh, this is now a race. A matter of getting back there in time now. They have no idea how far they are. They're going to cause them to scatter, to run, to get away from this. He just has to buy the time here. Do they even consider it? Do they think about it? It looks like Bayaz might be
Shocks
for a
and mollies.
Any more time here, he's got to speed up. The timing's cost him it. Cadaver went and dealt with Rians.
Wait,
and now Benji has to try and get in here. Can he deny this? Can he? Oh, it takes him off! Time!
No!
Oh, so damn this time. But can they keep it up? We talk about teams that have, you know, real capability, top-end teams. You talk about depth, their ability to adjust, take time out, bring out new looks. Get a little bit of a tester, a little taster of that here. The economy suffering, however, for Heretics. So you've got Sheriffs, bit of a broken buy, still certainly serviceable. And scrapped really deep on that.
2 big openings.
Oh dear. They can filter that rifle back through.
Covered weapon,
The
Viper's
TP.
Pit.
Didn't commit to it. Okay, Plant's going to be coming down, and you're right, the Viper's Pit there, the lockdown. Lots to use. It looks like Heretics kind of leading into maybe not a set piece as such, but, you know, a really well-crafted idea. Seemed to have a full approach in mind for how they want to break in towards that A site. And the lockdown on top. They're making no mistakes now.
They're dumping everything into this round to secure it. This is off the back of an eco as well, and if you look at the economy of the other side, Gentlemates, 150, 300, 300. These guys need to save. They have nothing going into the next round. They need these if they want to have a chance.
And that's the aspect where, you know, those 1v3s, those close rounds, that's when it matters, because the money's never stable.
Right.
You're never building up that bank behind you, you never get a round in hand. It is really like, okay, if we lose out on those first 2, we got to pull the plug. We got to hit that early save. So it took Heretics bringing out maybe a little...
So damn good at these contact plays as well. Looks like they're just faking their A default here. I don't know if enough people got scanned by Team Heretics to make Gentlemates want to move away from here, but still walking out here if they're able to get these opening kills.
Timing on this, just as he wants to refresh here. There's
Do
the
it
pop
now.
flash. It's going to give them at least the line forward. Miniboot, when do you decide to pop the ult? If he does, you're looking at Takas back of yellow. That Guardian going to be really, you know, trying to make it count. I
think they might wait 20 more seconds, get that knife up for a mini boot just to get that confirmed info off the back of yellow. But already 4 defenders here, and they're coming to do this reflash push.
The knife, and there's going to be the 2 players spotted.
But the smoke.
And away they go. Cadaver not, oh, the flash was so good there, but Cadaver had a chance. Does get a 1. Woot goes down, but now the site looking more and more vulnerable. But keep your eyes on the spike. It's still not really left spawn here. The owl drone being brought in. Do they continue along this? Do they carry on towards B? No, they're not. They look where the spike's heading. Okay, a little bit of a second guessing here. There is still the tank left over on the A site.
Recalling my bot.
Maybe a bit of a double fake almost. A little pause here, but they don't have much time to pause, so they kind of have to play this one out a little bit dry to an extent. There's the step and the wall goes up. Whalers is spotted. Bayaz is there. This should be enough now for the tank to rotate. 10 seconds. The flash from Bayaz again. He has been absolutely on it. Now there's the problem of the spike and Gentlemates.
From the back foot.
Hey, credit where it's due. They had a horrific run before on this map. They've come back out and just absolutely torn up the history books here. Good start this time. Last time around we saw him fall on that peak. This time he gets rewarded. Straight up the guts though. Boo just pressuring middle. Like, hey, do you remember you guys do this to us? We're going to give that a go actually. A little bit of a split here. The tank, gun in hand. And he does the dance just right. Steps around the knives and Wu falls. And the tank's still here. He's such a nuisance. He's getting away with it again and again. And now
we could just keep doing what we're doing.
I wonder. I always wish we could be just a fly on the wall to hear what they're saying, but
early control,
yeah,
Cadavra all the way through.
Then they get the 4 players over towards the A site here. Heretics, yeah, they get the step in. They can probably get the plant too, but the pressure is right at the doorway. And now you can see the worry, you can see the paranoia being sent in, you can see the thrash being sent in. They've got everything they needed. Bears attack us in unison. It's an absolute shutdown. Riens and Benji, you ain't got anything to say here. Finally, Gentlemate's looking in full form. Prepared, ready, waiting, and punishing every step the Heretics have tried to take. Benji, you're good, but you're maybe not a 1v4, almost a 1v5 good. 17 HP. We ask a lot of him. We're asking an ace here.
I've seen a 1v3 ace clutch today. 30 seconds remaining, 17 HP.
Left.
Thrash recovered.
I got the spike.
And 11 rounds for Gentlemates. I to making it happen, but full buy coming out for Team Heretics. They might wait for this counter knife. They know every single round. Gentlemates, after a few seconds, they do a counter. There is no knife right now. It might be a flash peek instead. They're just waiting out that timing, trying to catch them at the interval.
Flash, there's Dizzy. I mean, Wood's got to run. So does Boo. Boo's caught there. Oh my gosh, how did Boo live? So close to being punished. That was almost perfect.
The reaction from Team Heretics is actually to go big. Benji up tube, but that's where the Sentinel setup is. Viper's Pit.
Preemptive too. Lots of util in the way. That's so tough. Try and get in on.
There's no turret blocking Benji though.
You can see the eyes. Takas is still watching this. That deeper angle. Oh, and it's all about timing. Who gets the god timing on this one? That's pretty much it. And there's still the fight on the site. Bears even layering in on this. They want that 12.
They see the turret now.
They've got to know.
They give the comp to Benji. Benji could walk up now.
30 seconds left.
He doesn't hear anything though.
Yeah, still not going on this. They're being held in 25 seconds. He's getting so
split.
low. This is such a crazy stalemate. They've got to make a go on this. 18 seconds, time to go. They've got to stick the landing, and Cadaver's still waiting, still mopping up. 2 big kills, a third to add to it. The body count just piling on. Sees Boo, but now 7, 6, time's run too low. It's 12 for Gentleman.
They want it badly enough. They have to show it.
Ain't that just the question? How bad do you want it? You saw how close Gentlemate's got to that start before. Almost catching 2. It was Boo trying to dart back, and I think Woot as well. Same or a similar flash setup. Where's the Dizzy to follow? There it is. Last time around.
Catches
Woot's,
him.
Yeah, screwed here potentially. Does get away with his life. Again, fine margins here.
This time, they're going to go towards B. Just break the utility, put a little bit of pressure. Maybe use that drone and Hunter's Fury to sell it. But the re-hit towards A for Team Heretics.
Trying to feign that there's a little bit more presence here. You're going to see the util being run through. Knife goes in, clears yellow, no one's there, so already response being made. Bayaz, he's out of there. Heretics trying to pull this fake in the very last couple of seconds, maybe keep a second body, a third man at ideal, but they're not falling for it. He's drawn out the lockdown, that's something. Do they consider Takas? Do they consider Natank? Because you better do, because they've just been lined up on a platter. This is perfection from Gentlemates. I don't think many of us saw this one coming, but now it's their chance to close out here. 5 of them standing. Riens and Miniboo probably stunned at this, and I can't believe what we witnessed, but a marvelous performance from Gentlemates here, closing it down.